So I thought I would let you join me on my little quest to update this cabin project. I need to turn down this music a little bit. Just chilling today. Paco dislocated his elbow, so he's not working. I don't know how loud that music is for you, but it's a little loud for me. This is a cabin that's going to be in the woods up in the Smokies. And I gotta make some changes to it, so I would just let you come along for the chill ride. I need to reduce the length of the roof. I saw it scoot back. That's close enough for government work for now. I gotta go in and put these walls in here. Is that music loud? It's starting to get loud. Oh man, I knew that was going to happen. So this is a good way to start a live stream. I was trying to I hope that's recovered. 1224. Let's see. Tom's Cabin, 1019. This one's 1244. Yeah. You gotta be careful. What I was hoping to be able to do was to reduce so all I lost was, what did I lose? I lose my, yeah, I just lost that part. I was trying to change this wall. Testing. I bet that music is loud. I like to listen to music when I work, but sometimes it doesn't work out when I'm live streaming. For obvious reasons. Wrong software. So this is a gable end wall. This is a Medique extension wall. and you can't convert them to one wall top to the other, so I'll probably just have to zap it. I think what I'm going to do though is move it in case he changes his mind. I'm going to move it 90 feet. I'm just going to draw this wall, and then I'm going to show you a neat feature. See how this wall is just a regular 8-foot tall wall and it's got that stucco on it? Well, this is a neat feature you can do. You can go into a Medique wall and copy wall, and you select the wall that you like, and we want this height, and really what I want to do is get the siding. I think the battens are on. I thought these battens were on 16-inch centers. They are. I don't know where. But at least I got the wall the right height. And we want to match the wall extension. And I had battens that were 16 inches. I bet it's this one. No, that's not it. Did I mess it up? One of these battens is supposed to be 16 inches and one's supposed to be 24. And I have to go in here. I'll show you how to do this. You go to Extensions, Wall, Global Settings, and you go to Materials, and you pick out the one that it was supposed to be. Let's make the first one. Got the Edit button. Yeah, and you change this number to 16. And then you update material. And then you save settings. And you close. And you go back to here. And change it to battens to 16. There we go. Easy peasy. Edit, delete guidelines. Now what we'll do is draw these walls up here. I like to set my walls in a 1/2 inch for the sheeting. Well, it's just what we do in construction. And on this wall will be an 8-foot wall. That'll be correct. I don't know why he's got these in here. Just on the bottom. What happened to the weird? Alright, we'll go to battens, 16 inches. Update that. And we should be able to draw. Let's see, this is supposed to be 2x4 wall. I accidentally changed that, didn't I? That's shown as a 2x6 wall, but we're changing it. Not necessary on this particular project. There we go. I want to get rid of this. What is that? Oh. Let's see. We can extend this down. $12 That turned out nice and even. Oh, sheeting, cladding, 12. That line will go away as soon as I turn off the plan. Catchy music. Is it too loud? See that? Those floor lines will go along a ways when I turn off the. What line is that showing now? Oh, that's the. Oh, that's the guideline. Edit guideline. Get rid of that. Yeah. And what's that line showing up now? Oh, that's the, yeah. I'm going to put I'm going to put a trim board across there. And why are those corner boards not lining up? Oh, stuck in the wall. Alright, so let's put this roof on here. and I gotta make it match up. First I gotta figure out why, honestly, why that's not lined up, because I have a feeling that this has got to do with yeah, that's not lined up for some reason. The reason it matters is because I'm getting ready to do a roof here. But I know the roof should be 28 feet. Oh, 30 feet. So that's right. Alright, let's just do a roof here. We're going to do a gable roof. I'm not sure if they're going to do I think we're going to do trusses on this part. We shall go from here. Let's see. We want to go this way. Should I start at the same point? Yeah, start at the right point. We want to go this way. And go down here. And we've got top chord 24. Okay. Yes. We're just not going to worry about the roof cladding for right now. I forgot what it is. Anyway. And we're just going to see how this turns out. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm going to raise the pitch up. I forgot to check the pitch. So it looks to me like it's got to go up 2 feet, which means we have a span of 30, so 15. So 15 times 2 would be 30. Let's just go up 1.5, 12. Let's go up. Let's go up to 5 and see what that does. We'll just kind of inch our way up. I think a 6 is going to be too much. Yeah. 5.5. Sometimes we actually build it this way. We'll actually put these rafters a little bit lower than the ridge of that one. But we'll see, because I don't want to get into like minutia here, because then I'm going to have to say 5, 5, and that's going to be too tall. No, it's not. 5, 6. 5, 7. Let's go to 5, 8. Let's go to 6, 0. Okay, let's go to 6, 5. Oops. 6, 2. 6, 3. That's pretty dang close. That's within the thickness of a shingle. So we'll leave it right there. And now we got to figure out what was on this what was on this roof. As far as the shingles go. Cambridge, Weatherwood, that makes sense. Because I've got those edited, so I want to make them the same. Weatherwood is very common, but for the sake of the drawing purposes, you don't want to have a lot of dark. When I actually get ready to print, I'll turn off the these layers like framing, rafters, all that. You know, I'll clean up that so that all you see is the finished trusses. Where do the trusses go? Oh, these are some roof layers down here that I gotta put in these folders, in this folder. Now it'll be there. Yeah, I just turn off everything that I'm not supposed to see when I do the elevations. And for some reason this didn't get a soffit or a fascia. So we're going to take our edit and go down here and see why. Gable wall cladding, yes. Battens. I don't know why the battens are different. I'm just going to put that for right now, just for the fun of it. And we will put soffit cut fascia, yes. Soffit, yes. There we go. This side got windows and stuff in it. Five, 6, you were close, Richard. This siding, I don't know why. Oh, I gotta go into the roof, the truss, and go to its global settings. Well, I wish the global settings were actually global settings, because I have to go into this battens and change them too to 16. Update. Save. Settings. Now I can go back and change this roof to battens. I don't know, it might look better to change it up. Instead of having all these battens. Plus I gotta line them up. This one, I'm gonna put a trim board to take care of these. I'm gonna put a trim board here and there, but these are too far off. So I'll have to move them. Oops, wrong command. These gotta go. Seven and a quarter. Let's see which way they gotta go. Is this it? I don't use that part of it enough. That's not it. That's close. For some reason, yeah, the roof is not long enough to. Let's turn off. Let's fix this one first. Why did it not? Oh, that's weird. I'll have to, that's minutia I'll have to play with. But I am curious about why the length of the roof is different. So let's cut off. I gotta turn off some of these heaters. It's been cold in East Tennessee. It was 20-something degrees this morning. I was afraid my water had frozen in my tiny shack, but it didn't. So that, we need to turn off the roof decking, sheathing. Richard, do y'all call roof decking or roof sheeting in the UK? Well, this is way off. Let's turn on the trusses. Well, that's weird. It's got the siding on the wrong end. What the heck? That is strange. That's bizarre. What is it? Oh, I know what that is. Okay. For some reason, if you don't put gable end trusses, I just realized this little feature right here, gable end truss, yes. For some reason, it doesn't know where to put the siding unless you use gable end trusses, which we do in this case. The gable end trusses are the ones that have the studs. You can't see it because it's so close to the other one. I may have to study this later. That was supposed to have fixed it. Let's go down here and see how this end acted. This end acted correctly. That truss is supposed to line up with the framing, and then the sheeting. Maybe it's because there's no sheeting on the gable wall cladding. Yes. Where is it? Where is it? Why is it up here? It's always, yes. Alright, that's what it was. That fixed it. I know what it is. I just updated my version, and I forgot to go in and set that as a standard. Yeah, now it's right. Now it has the truss, and it's stacked up properly. Okay, so you got to make sure that you have the gable end truss, which is the one with the studs, and the sheeting is turned on. A little tweaking to do, but that's what's nice about that extension. You can tweak it. So there's really no load-bearing walls up here on this loft, on this second floor. I think what I'm going to try to do is move the siding on this one, on the lower one. Oh, that's 7 1/4 too. So what I'll do is grab this one. Wall material. I bet I have to go minus 7.25 on this one because I had to do plus on the other end. That looked weird. Let me just put it this way. Yeah, okay. So I can do a positive number. I thought since I had to shift it the other way, I had to put a negative number in. Now what I'll do is I'm going to take put a trim board over the joint, and that'll have flashing above it. This one didn't turn out for some reason. It's like it's about 1/4 inch off. Yep. let's see what I did. Edit trusses. Well, let's see. So it should just be 7. Yep. There we go. Now some contractors or homeowners, whatever, will just put a Z flashing here, and they won't put a trim board across. But I think it's more attractive to have a band across there. Basically, it would look like this. Now I think I can actually specify that in here. That would be cool if you could. Or maybe I have to do it on the wall. Yeah, I think I have to do it on the wall. And you gotta go down here to trim. Advanced options, trim, yes. So this would be, I think it would be considered a freeze board. It's not really, but I think that's what they consider it. Yeah, and it's gonna have to be thicker just for this. It won't be that thick, but that'll get rid of that line. And then this one, do the same thing. Trim, freeze board, yes. 1.5, update, like that. And then there is an option for where is it? Where you can tell it the way the way it acts around, the way it goes through. It should say freeze board through. Oh, this is probably stuff nobody wants to see. But there's a way to make it fix this where the freeze board goes through. I still don't know why those walls are different. Like, let's see what this wall length says it is. 29, 10 and a half, and this one is, aha. I think I did something wrong. $29.11, $29.10 and a half, $29.10, 10 inches and 1/2. You shouldn't have to do that, but I'm going to update. For some reason, something's weird. Edit wall assembly, close. Yeah, for some reason, this one I can't get it to change here. I'm going to go out, I'm going to reselect this one, edit wall assembly. I should just be able to say 2910 and 1/2. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Now the setting that I'm talking about is this freeze board. You can tell it to go through the corner somewhere. If we got any questions. Oh, brother. I'm missing it all. It's not coming back this time. I know. You know what, Richard? They blocked me too. I'm going to turn off this music for a second. Because it's getting on my nerves now. I guess I can only listen to it if I'm not talking. But this guy on Twitter, we were having this discussion about gravity, whether it was a force or not, and I was basically saying it's a proxy force. Okay, there's this long-standing argument: is gravity a force or not? Blah blah blah. I'm saying it's a proxy force because it causes, if it warps space, if it causes mass to warp space-time, then that's an effect. So cause and effect, it's a proxy force. Okay, I was saying that the force of gravity was so weak. He was asking why don't planets, or why aren't planets affected by stars or whatever, or he had some question about gravity, and I said that's because there's light years of space between stars, and if you're in the middle, you're not gonna feel the force of gravity. It's very weak, in other words. And he was like, "Oh, it's not a force." And I said, "Well, go jump off a building and send your report about gravity in the morning." Well, I immediately get a notice from Twitter saying, "Oh, well, you're encouraging people to commit suicide." It's like, no. This is where algorithms. This is why I know artificial intelligence is not sentient. Okay, because if artificial intelligence was sentient, then it would know that I was using an analogy to get my point across. My point across is all of these people, practically speaking, on the local level, gravity is a force. Okay, now the reason we don't call it a force out in deep space is because it's so weak, but in effect, that's why I call it a proxy force. But anyway, yeah, my Twitter account is blocked right now, and I'm having to use my secret proxy account, which I will not name because then somebody's liable to report it and I would get banned again. But you can guess what it is. But what did you sort out in Zuma? Did you buy a condo down there? But yeah, I don't know. I always the secret Tony Twitter. No, it's based on something I used to own. Now look, I want to give it away. But I'm afraid one of these diehard, speech police on Twitter will find out and report me. I don't know if you're allowed to. Are you allowed to have? I guess you are allowed to have if your main account gets blocked, you're allowed to have another one. I mean, if bots are allowed, I'm certainly allowed to have 2 Twitter accounts. But yeah, Twitter. I'm basically borderline ready to just stop Twitter. I really don't see any benefit to it, to be honest with you. It really, it can actually, I mean, if it starts to hamper your production, your productivity, or your mental stability, your mental health, I would say, yeah. I mean, it's never really. I souped up the MSI laptop, more RAM and hard drive space. Is it? So you got 32 megabytes in there now? Right, some things for my land. I'm waiting for an email back from the top side. So you bought some land in Zuma? That's cool if you did. Yeah, that so if I turn back on my roof stuff here, I don't need that roof cladding. Let's see. What do I have to do? I got to get this. I need to take off the overhang on this side. Of this one, because this roof won't be here. So if that is what is that? Overhang. That's a gable overhang, so I need this overhang up here. Gable overhang left 0. Is that left or right? Yep. Like that. And then what I may do is just create another little roof that goes into there. I gotta finish putting these windows on. Settings. Let's see, wall, window, edit opening. I forgot what size these were. 36 by 24. Okay, so I need to put in window 24, and these are just casement windows. And dang it, I should have wrote down the head height. Wall, edit opening. 110 is the header height. Wall, window, 36 by 24. Header height's 110. I'm gonna put a trim band between these. You know what I think I'm gonna do is raise this up to like 114. Or what am I gonna do? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do it a different way. I'm gonna draw one over. Got one there. Got one there. Now see, that's a door, so this is where you get into trouble. I should have checked this door head height first. That's 80. Why are these not 80? Window height, header height 80. What I may do is raise them all up 2 1/4. This seems tedious, but it's still quicker than me drawing it by hand. Yeah, I think I know how to take care of this. And we're going to kind of rig it a little bit, but you know, these are just drawings. They're not the Bible. I can't seem to type 5 instead of 6. Edit opening. Wrong one. Now what I'm going to do is draw a piece of trim. How wide would that be? That's not too bad. That's doable. Let's make this a group first before we get all excited. And yeah, okay, that's gonna work. Now I just need to bring it out like a 1/4 of an inch. Yeah, like that, and I can bring it, baby. Or am I gonna stop it? I'll have to do a corner. I don't know. I'm on the fence about this already. I'm on the fence. I think that looks better. That would help. That would help with the. I mean, there's going to have to be some kind of break somewhere because you can't get board and bat and siding that's 30 feet long. So, by the way, this wall has to be fixed for a 12. And it wanted to go to green siding for some reason. That's not cool. That's not cool. Although it looks kind of nice, didn't it? Yeah, then see there's going to be another band up here somewhere because, again, you want to keep those to 8, about 10 feet or so. If they let me, let's see, I did not mean to make them cry. Let's see, I made 2 women cry. Let's see. Oh, you bought, he's going to be an islander. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize you'd bought, I thought you were thinking about buying in the United States, but I get it because they won't give you the green card or whatever. I made 2 women cry. Yeah. I wish I could make women cry. But, just kidding. I did not mean to make them cry. I got a 1-bedroom home for when I go back after Christmas to stay in. Well, that's cool. Oh, now I can come visit you down there. Uh-oh, Tony's jury rigging again. Jury rigging. He's Chattanooga MacGyver. What are you? Oh, jury rigging or jerry rigging? Jury rigging. That's funny. Is that the term? I thought it was jerry. I thought if you were rigging like your work, that was called jerry rigging, not jury rigging. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's what we say in construction. Yes, I would go back and visit the nice waitress. Yeah. Oh, the nice one at IHOP. Yeah, she was nice. I thought you were going to say Hooters for a minute. I'm telling you, if I want to get in, just go to the border and then let everyone. Yeah. Yeah, they wouldn't let me in. Yeah. I think jerry rigging is something that the mafia does. Jerry rigging is what construction workers do. But again, there'll have to be another band up here at 8 or 10 feet. So if you copy this one, Roger, if you copy that one up, 8 feet or whatever, you're going to have, if you go up 24 inches, oh, that makes more sense because then that one will kind of line up with that one I'm going to do over there. Yeah, it might work out even to get it close because this board and batten will actually sit on top of this one. That's 10 feet. Yeah, you can't. I'll have to leave it there. And you could cheat that up a little bit. I don't think it's necessary though because people aren't going to be able to see it. What I need to do is get this back a little way so I can see. Yeah, then what you do, you just grab the bottom one and run it over. Hold your shift key down. Grab the top one. What I usually do is I run that back a little bit to make sure I'm on that red axis, and then I hold my shift key and lock it. I could probably do that without, I could probably see it good enough to do it this way so I don't have to move it twice. Efficiency, that's what we're about in America. Red axis, lock. Grab that line, that point. Red axis, lock. There we go. So there we go. Not bad. Am I missing my soffit over here? Oh, I know what it is. This wall is going to have to be raised up. I think it's that. Thankfully, this is easy. This is the part. This is where it makes it nice. So this needs to be 119. 119. Yeah, this is the part where the extension starts to come in handy because I'm going to get rid of this roof. This was just a schematic. When I'm trying to do things really rough, I'll just draw it with SketchUp, and then when I get ready to build it, I'll delete it. Do a real roof thing on it. But yeah, this is where, because see, I had this roof at a 10-12 because I thought he might want to save money, but no, he doesn't care about money, so he wanted a 12-12. So that's where, having to cut all those studs, if I turn off the roof, me having to redraw all this stuff just to now next thing I know, he'll say, well, what about 11, 12? What does that look like? So, yeah, that's where the extension, that's where Medique's wall extension and roof extensions come in handy. They take a little tweaking, but they come in handy. Let's see what we got here in comments. Wikipedia. Oh, you went to Wikipedia, huh? Yeah. Well, you know what they say about Wikipedia. It's not allowed in court of law because it's editable by. See, you could have gone and edited that Wikipedia page and then used it as a link. When they say Jerry built, it's from World War II and after when they used German POWs for. See what I mean? Jerry rigging is improvised with. No. It's cheaply. Jury rigging is improvised with materials on hand. Jury rigging is jury rigging. Jerry rigging is jerry rigging. It's two different things. Let's go to jury rigging. Then we're going to go to, okay, we're going to avoid this jerry rigged versus jerry rigged. We're going to go down to, we're going to go find what I want. Fallout wiki rigging per jerry rigging. How do you rig a jury? Rig a jury. Jury rigging. Come on now, there's got to be one link to my side of the story. Jury rig to similar temporary. All this time, all these years. I really wasn't ever, mad or offended when somebody said I jury rigged something. I thought that was like pretty smart, like that's something a secret agent would do. But now I realize they were saying jerry rig. Oh, how funny. Alright. See you, Night Strike. I gotta work anyway. Y'all are messing with my production. Now I'm going to do a roof. I'm going to put myself a guideline on here. Let's see. This wall really... This wall needs to be taller by that 1 foot. So that'd be 121. Why does it keep changing my siding, man? That's kind of annoying. There we go. I'm not going to worry about the battens not lining up exactly because this roof goes all the way across. So what I need to do is, I actually need to do that over here too while I'm thinking about it. This side, this side I will have to worry about the battens because they are not, well, not if I change the siding I won't have to worry about it. So let's change this one. 4.5. Let's see if we can get lucky and do it the right way. 4.5. 4.5. I bet it's going to go the other way. What do you bet? I knew it. So it's got to put a minus in there. There we go. Now I'll put a band there too, trim band, but I still want them to be lined up for posterity. Alright, so now we're going to put a safe line on here to make sure that our roofs are lined up. Where can I get a little line? I'll get a guideline. Oops. I'll get a guideline right there, and I'm going to put it right there. See if my porch beam lines up. Nope. Not sure why. Oh, I know why I had that. Oh, wait. This porch beam. Let's see. I don't want to raise the porch beam up that far. We can do a shed roof. Yeah. So we want this to be I do think we need to raise this up a little bit though. I wonder if we can get by with raising this up to where we have 8 feet under. I always remember having a trouble with the pitch. Now I'm wishing I had made these posts. I can still make them. I can make these posts. Yeah, I need to figure out where this fireplace is going right quick. So I'm going to make these posts. A component. And then I'm going to bring them up to here. Then if I have to change it back, it'll be cool. It'll all change. I should have counted. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what you can do is did I copy it? Yeah, make sure you're copying it. Hit the control key. Let it there, and before you do anything else, hit the divide by 5 or whatever it is, and you can, it'll automatically put, divide it up into spaces. Now, that spacing is just kind of temporary. I got to figure out where the chimneys, this outdoor fireplace is going to go, and then, excuse me, I think I swallowed a bug. But now, if he says no, I want more pitch on the roof, the porch roof, I can go in and drop this down, and they'll all go back, and I'll have to change them again, all of them. But I think what I'm going to try to do now is do a truss, roof rafters, shed roof. And I think if I go from here, yeah, I should have done, I wonder if I should have done the ledger. Is that are they talking about the ledger on the bottom or the, no. Roof rafters. There's so much to this extension. Like, you don't use all of it all the time, so you have to kind of retrain yourself. I need to lock that. Yeah. Now we're going to go all the way down. Oh, you know what I got to do though? I got to make it longer. That's what it is. But for now, I'm just going to go down to right there. Overhang 24. Pitch, I think we're gonna have to make it 3. And rafter depth, we can do 2x8. It's a short span. And ceiling joist, no, I don't want them. I don't think so. Okay. Building length 47. Blah, blah, yes. And we know where's our roof cladding? Yes. Well, where is it? Why am I not getting to name it? Okay, I guess we will in a second. Let's say spacing, structural, blah blah blah. Let's just go ahead and we can always change whatever it is. That did not work. That's weird. They have to draw this one. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to project where I think it's going to go, and then I can change it. I'm trying to lock it in that red, on that red axis. Which it doesn't seem to want to do. What's that all about? My car alarm's going off. That was weird. I'm out in the middle of the woods, so unless that was a bear. Oh dang, the roof is turned off. That means I have 2. Duh. Let me check something right quick. Do I need my gun? I don't know, man. That was weird. Got the Glock ready. I mean, it's a brand new truck. Shouldn't have been. I mean, it's really cold outside, but I don't know what would cause the truck alarm. 29 degrees. That's weird. Weirdos. So anyway, the AFT, ATF. That was weird, Richard. I mean, that was, you know where I am. There's nobody here. You've been here. Not many people. Not many people at all have been here, except you. You came all the way from the UK. So, yeah, my roof was there the whole time. I just didn't know it. So I'm going to get rid of this edit rafter assembly. This is supposed to be that weathered wood. That's just a generic thing I use. And it's got to be longer. The roof has to be let's make this 13 feet. See what it does. There we go. Now for some reason oh, I know what it is. I got all this roof stuff turned off. I don't need this, that. Framing, soffit. Let's see, roof rafter. I don't need that really. Sheeting. So the fascia board's not turned on, and the overhang is not correct. Fascia, oh, it doesn't have a fascia board turned on. I don't know why that's a default. That looks better, and I don't know why. Gable overhang should be 24. Is that the front? I'll have to fix that. And then that's the front and back. And then there's another place to specify overhang left and right. So that's already set 24. So let's go up here and set this left and right. Let's see, right, let's make it 20. Yeah, that's a good way to 20. That's probably close enough. And what I'm going to have to do right at the last minute, I'll go in and I'll explode this assembly, and well, you know what I could do is I know what I can do. I can make this thing, let's see how long it is. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I got it. I'll have to edit it anyway because I'll have to chop off this part. Anyway. But I think I'm going to have to take this down because I don't think the windows are going to fit. I have to have egress window in here, and I won't be able to get a window in there. So I may have to take this down 6 inches. So if I grab this and that beam, I was trying to get more height under that beam. Here's where this is where my components are going to pay off. So now all those posts just came down. Now I should have maybe enough room. We'll see. Let me turn off the roof, and we'll go up here and turn on my floor plan. Let's see, there was that's the first floor plan. Something about these two windows and this window. turn on the first floor plan. This goes all the way back down. Oh, I know what it is. He said he didn't care about that. So I can just put these, but this window does need to be moved over about 1'7", 19 inches. That's what he said. Move it over to that stud right there. Let's see. Wall settings. Let's see. Wall tools. Move opening. 19. Wrong way. There we go. So that means that window is, as far as the opening goes, right there, 11 3/4, or from the framing, 15 3/4. I'm gonna make it. I'll make it 16, and then come back and fix that one. So turn this back on. Oh, wait a minute. That's 18 inches. Yeah, right? It's 7. It would be 17 inches, because that stud just so coincidentally lines up with the one below it, which is good. It's supposed to. So that'll go there, and then I think we're putting in a 6-foot window. It's like two casement windows, so that would be 36. The center. So let's go get us a window. Let's try. I think it's got to be 52 inches tall to meet egress. We'll see. That's what I remember from. Oh, that's bottom. There's not enough room to build up both. It should be double casement. Double casement. Yeah. And it's not 6 foot wide. 72. There we go. There we go. For some reason, they wanted to, I don't know. There's supposed to be one down here, but he didn't want it, and he says basically, and he's right, since the roof is covering it up, he's not worried about it. But it looks like they're just barely fit the way I want to do it. But I may make this you really need room for flashing. You know, you can't nail a little 1-inch piece of trim like that, so you really need to leave a little more space. But call might have been UFO people. That's right. You pushed the panic button. No, I didn't. The keys were laying over there.
Hello.
Hey, is
Hello.
Jennifer around?
This is myself, Tony.
Oh, I'm sorry, Todd. So,
No worries, no worries.
Thanks.
See you.
That was my lumber salesman. I meant to call the office. No, I grabbed the keys were laying over here, and I grabbed them. And hey, Darren, is Jennifer around?
Yeah, she's back there somewhere. Hang on just a second, bud.
let's see, if we go back here, turn the roof off.
This is Jennifer. How may I help you?
Hey Jennifer, it's Tony Griffey. How you doing?
Hey, Tony. Good. How are you doing?
Good. Does a 3040 meet egress?
Casement might.
That's what I've got. Yeah.
Look, okay.
Let's do the Anderson.
100 series or?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Just realized this header height is not right.
Yes.
Oh, so I can use a 3040 as long as I guess I get it to where it's within
You
42
can use a 2640
on a casement.
and 100 series casements. Yeah, only
And
casements.
that's 5.7 square feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I like the casement windows. All right, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Bye. That's my girl at East Chattanooga Lumber, where I order my windows. And I always like to check. It's always a good thing to check. Wall tools, edit opening. This is supposed to be 83 and a half. I'm pretty sure. 83.5. What we do is we push the header up against the plate like that. We don't leave that little space up there because those little blocks are ineffective. And it also gives you a better head height. It gives you close to 7 feet, which is what really architects think that head height on windows are. They think they're 7 feet, but they're really 6 foot 11 and a half. Because what we do is we use a 2x10 with a 2x4 on the bottom of it. See? And what we do is we space out we hold this header flush with that side of the wall, and yes, it's structural, so that your drywall's all flush. But some people they just nail them together, but then they got to go in. They either try not to nail the drywall there, or they put shims. It's just a mess. You see, you're creating trouble for yourself later. But in any event, I don't think I even need to change the window size now, because pushing the header up to where it was supposed to be probably fixed the roof issue. Yeah, now you can get a little siding under there and some flashing. You don't want the roof close like it was. Now I could go ahead and change it to a 4.0, but I like the 4.4. So your window has to have 5.7 square feet of openable area, and of course this is just a model. But what you do, you have to open the window and measure the actual opening between the hardware, the leaf of the window, the sash of the window, and this middle bar. This is not drawn correctly. They don't look like that, but it's good enough for a drawing. The overall size is correct, because on new modern windows, the call size, like 6.0, 4.0, is the actual roof opening, and then they undersize the window to meet that. So it's nice for framers. We can just frame the window 6.0, 4.0, and we don't have to worry about the rough opening. Back in the old days, we'd have to make it 6'1" and 3/4 by 4'2", and it was just weird. You had to basically have a door and window schedule, and you're sitting there trying to lay out, looking at exact, down to the 1/16 of an inch. It was really kind of silly. But the other thing you have to be careful of is your egress window has to be within 42 inches of the floor, and that's this wherever the clear opening is. So that's 2'10", so we're good. So you see, I could have raised that window up to 4 feet, but I'm just going to leave it where it is because the bigger windows look nice. Now what I got to do is put one over here on the other side. I'm pretty sure Yeah. He's actually calling this a playroom, but it's trickery because it's a bedroom. His septic tank was only approved for. This is in the Smokies, so I think I can get by on talking about this. Usually I don't. But his septic tank was only approved for 2-bedroom. So I have a pool table drawn. Let's see, window. I'm talking and I can't concentrate. Alright, so 72 by 52. Usually it saves the last window that you did. 83.5. Of course, I'm too lazy to actually save them as a update. And then it saved the double casement. That's funny. There we go. Easy peasy. And to think I used to have to draw that. I would draw all that framing by hand. Awesome. Of course, see, so this is a billiards room, quote, and this is the bedroom. So what he's going to do is, I guess I'm not getting him. They're not going to check nobody watches my YouTube channel. He's going to draw, this is for a permit set, but he's going to build it so that one of these closets faces this way, and this will be if they need a bedroom, they'll have one. So there we go. And then we got to put a window here. What does it line up with? Anything? Let's make it line up with this. Let's see if we can get it to line up with the center of this one. Looks like we might be able to. I think it's only a 2030 is typically what you'll find in a bathroom. It's kind of small, but that's what we do. That's what they do. They'll spend $800-900 on that window, and then they'll only want to spend $200 on this one. Let's see, 24. Plus, it's also in a bathroom, and people like privacy. So, I usually make my windows whatever size I want to in my houses, and then, okay, oh, there we go, and then we don't want a double casement. We just want a awning, but they don't have awnings, so I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, they do. Update. There we go. So, and then I put I use whatever size I want to, depending on what's going on outside here. And then I'll put the 3M film. I think that was a spammer. That was your business has been.
Businesses with less than 5 employees, press 1.
I told you, man. I get these spam calls all the time. Your business has a Dun & Bradstreet score of whatever this header needs to go up to. Wall tools, edit opening, 83.5. Update, get that header up against the plate. Looking good. Yeah, that's cool. And so, oh, then we got these windows down here. They were actually little portal type windows, so somebody could see. Oh, that's the first floor. Yeah. There's these little portal windows. They're not on the. They don't have them on the second floor. But they wanted to be able to see out. The driveway is over here. They wanted to be able to see out this these little windows to see if someone's coming. So I hope you'll have to be there a lot. But anyway, so those are those same size windows, 2030. Let's see if it saved them. And we're going to put that, let's see, we would go, went there. Let's put it at 16. See what that looks like off the framing. Oh boy, I should save these. The problem is, the reason I quit saving window and door tops and wall tops is because every time I do an update, they seem to go away. It may be something I'm just doing wrong. That's a little too close. I'm gonna go over 6 more inches. I was afraid of that. I want them close to the corner, but you want to have room for trim on the outside. You don't want to end up notching your corner trim around the trim of the window. Awning. Yeah, if we were going to save this, let's just make it a casement. And then what we'll do is we'll update this, and then we'll save 2030 casement, and then we'll save it. And I'm not sure, I think we're going to load it. Alright, so then we'll do that. Then we'll go out here and see. Yeah, you see? Now you got a little space between your trim. And so that was, let's see, that was, what was that, 22 inches off the, yeah, so now I got to go down here on the first floor. I can use those as references. If I just turn off this second floor plan, I can put those same windows. Now, see, I've got them saved. Hopefully. You just go and pick it and load it. And I had a bunch of, like I said, I had a bunch of windows saved. Shoot. Darn it. I thought I was going to be able to reference that. I can. There we go. Just have to be careful about how to do it. That wasn't right. Oh, I know what the difference is. This is a 2x6 wall down here, That's a 2x4 wall. Oops. Got stuck outside the wall here. And that's why there's all these studs stacked up right here, which is kind of weird. But that's what would happen because you got that corner there, that California corner. I don't know why some of this framing is white looking, and then some of it's his. That's just the way I've got it. Oh, that may be the way the shadows are playing on it. See if they look lined up out here. Yep, they're lined up. Any comments? Nope. I've bored people to death. They're all gone. Let's turn on, let's go to their... I thought I had my floor plan over there. So there's no other windows. There's this bathroom window, which is a big window, which is I don't know if I was, it looks like I was supposed to put a big window up here, but I don't think it's not working out. I think I like what I did better. There's no way to get this window up here like they show on their plan. We'll leave it like that and see what he thinks. Now would be a good time to take this trim board and cheat it over there. That's weird. I'll have to put a corner on this. And bring it up. Not sure why that is longer. This would look better on this one if this was it doesn't have to be that thick. I make it that thick so those battens don't show through on the drawings. See how they're showing through? It's a graphics thing. So let's turn the roof back on. Let's turn the roof back on. And for some reason, yeah, I've got to make it a little bit thicker. One-quarter. That's what it was. It was there we go. And then, let's see, can we fix the back? I gotta do my 2-foot, 10-foot rule. I gotta build this wall. The 2-foot, 10-foot rule is the simplest way to explain it is you can just draw yourself a 10-foot line, a 10 feet line, not a 10-inch line, 10 feet, and then you can run that down to where it, touches the roof over there on the right hand side. See, right there, and then you just have to be 2 feet above that point. So I'll have to bring this up a little bit, and then I'll have the I'll have my metal chimney pipe coming out of that. Oops. Now that's looking pretty good. I'll need to fix this. I don't know what I did. I came up with a way in my head to fix this by copying that fascia board. See if this works. Okay, if I can get it to stay on that. Okay, we're trying to get it out here on the green axis. Well, it's been troublesome. Now I think I can just reduce this overhang by, let's see. Oh wait. I'm going to cut this out, then paste it in place so it's not part of that roof. And yeah, now I can edit this, and I can cut this back like let's see, what am I doing here? Building length. Where is the building length? 13 is a span. 18, 48 feet. So I can take off, I can make it 47. Oh wait, I can do the overhang. Left, right overhang. Gable overhang on the front. That would be 23.25. Maybe it was the other one. 23.25. There we go. Now what I can do is take this puppy and put it back. I'm only doing this because I don't have a lot of time today. I got to get this done. And he's got to take these drawings up there. That doesn't look good, but what I can do there is whenever I can bring this thing, oops, you know, I can play with that and kind of get that all tucked neatly tucked in, and then I can bring this point. Let's see, I need a guideline there, and I need one here. I can bring that point to there. Bring this point that doesn't look quite so bad, but I still have to get rid of this. like that, honestly. Mainly because these shingles, there's no way to hang these shingles over unless you go in and do this. They should be hanging over. I just need to get it to where it doesn't look bad. Shingle should be hanging over a foot anyway, and then I'm about ready to have to explode these roof assemblies anyway, because I got to go in and edit this bottom. Trying to get out of it. And then I'll go, when I get ready to do the drawings, I go in and I turn off all this framing stuff you can see through, like the framing, the trusses, roof pergola. I don't even know what that is. I don't know where that came from. I gotta put siding on the chimneys. Let's see, what time is it? 2:15. Anybody care anymore? I think I'm gonna end it here because I need to go. I need to make a few phone calls for tomorrow and get some material on a job. But now what I'll do, I'll come back later and I'll get this to where I can send it to the printer, and it should look pretty good. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate all the comments and the feedback, and we will see you next time. I'm not going to go out and see if there was a bear attacking my truck or not.